Today, we're diving into something truly beautiful, Kintsugi. It's this amazing Japanese art of mending what's broken. But it's so much more than just a craft. It's really a philosophy for our own lives, a way to find strength and beauty, not in spite of our damage, but actually because of it. Think about it. We're pretty much taught to fear breaking, to see it as a failure, an end, but this ancient art form asks us to consider a pretty radical alternative. What if those fractures, those broken places, are actually the starting point for a deeper, more authentic kind of beauty? So what is Kintsugi exactly? Well, it's the practice of repairing broken pottery. But here's the magic. Instead of trying to hide the damage with some kind of invisible glue, the artisans use a lacquer that's mixed with powdered gold or silver or even platinum. And this is the crucial part. The repair isn't hidden, no way. It's illuminated, it's celebrated, it actually becomes the most striking feature of the entire piece. Now, this whole idea runs completely counter to so much of our modern culture, doesn't it? Our culture is built on what you could call the myth of perfection. We're constantly being pushed to present this flawless, perfect image to the world. Let's break it down. On one side, you have this relentless pressure for perfection, to hide your flaws, to replace anything that gets broken, and to maintain this perfect image. But the Kintsugi way, it champions the complete opposite. It's all about authenticity over perfection, highlighting your history instead of hiding it, and valuing repair over just throwing something away. It's a totally different way of seeing what's valuable. I mean, this is a message we get all the time, right? Be strong, move on, don't show your weaknesses. We learn this from a very young age, that our scars, both the ones you can see and the ones you can't, are things we should probably conceal. And here is the revolutionary shift in thinking. Kintsugi comes along and suggests that these wounds, these breaks, they're not shameful. They're actually integral parts of our story that deserve to be acknowledged, respected, and, even honored. Okay, so this is a beautiful metaphor for a broken bowl. But how does it apply directly to us, to the human experience, to our own hearts and minds?
Let's be honest, we all have our cracks. They're formed by the inevitable challenges of just being alive. Things like disappointment, loss, betrayal, fear. These experiences, they leave their mark on us. They absolutely shape who we are, whether we choose to acknowledge them or not.
And that's the real consequence of trying to hide those cracks. Unhealed pain doesn't just vanish. It stays with us. It settles in and quietly starts shaping our lives from the inside out. Acknowledging that pain is the very, very first step toward any kind of healing. This brings us to a really crucial idea about what it means to heal. See, it isn't about going back to the way you were before something broke you. It's about transformation. It's about integrating your experiences to become someone new, and often someone even stronger. The physical process of Kintsugi itself is so deliberate and methodical. You have to gather all the shattered pieces, you have to carefully clean the edges, bond them together with real intention, and then, only then, do you apply the gold. It's just a beautiful metaphor for our own emotional work, isn't it? It requires so much patience and care. And just like that lacquer and gold needs time to properly set and cure, our own healing has its own pace. Trying to speed it up or, take shortcuts, that often just leads to even deeper fractures down the line. You just can't rush it. A piece of Kintsugi pottery doesn't try to hide its repairs. It displays them proudly, right out in the open. And in the exact same way, showing our scars and being open about our struggles, that isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of immense courage. It's the courage to be authentic and to be seen for who we truly are. So how can we actually apply this philosophy? How do we take the broken pieces of our own lives and begin to trace our own stories in gold? Well, the gold we use to mend ourselves obviously isn't a precious metal. It's found in things like deep self-reflection, the really difficult work of forgiveness, showing compassion, not just to others, but to ourselves, and finding a renewed sense of faith or purpose. These are the powerful materials of our own transformation. I really want this to sink in. Every scar, every crack, every healed wound is not evidence that you're somehow damaged goods. No. It is irrefutable proof that you have faced something incredibly difficult and you survived. It's a mark of resilience, not failure. So after hearing all this, the question becomes personal. How might you begin to look at your own history a little differently? How will you choose to honor the journey that has made you who you are today, cracks and all? Because you see, the goal isn't to be unbroken, it's to be whole. And wholeness doesn't come from erasing our past. It comes from integrating it, honoring it, and allowing our repaired places to become the most beautiful, most interesting parts of our story.